Hi everyone, I'm Sandra, mom. Today I have some very sad news and I'm just going to say it. I posted a video about a week ago and I was desperate and I was looking for extra support for Ben, and sadly Ben has passed away. He passed away July 3rd. You will notice that I also posted another video of Ben and I in the car. That was done a couple of years ago actually, and I noticed that we never did post it or make it public. So to all who have supported us, and I know some were sending condolences to Ben because it was done right after a viewing of one of his friends. I just thought that he had some profound things to say, so I thought I'd share it. Today, in memory of Ben, he was only 27 years old. I thought that I would share my eulogy from the other day to give you a feel of who Ben was. And you'll see behind me, there's pictures that were posted around the funeral home of Ben and his childhood. I'm just going to read it verbatim, leaving out most names. Hello everyone, I'm Sandra, Ben's mom. Today we gather to honor and remember my son Benjamin, a soul loved by so many. His father, his sister, his bonus father, and bonus siblings, including his grandmother, many cousins, aunts, uncles, and friends. A special mention goes to his uncle, my earth angel, who is always there through the highs and lows, offering support and understanding when I needed it most, to talk me up or down. I want to express my undying love and gratitude to Cliff, Ben's bonus dad, who has known Ben since he was 9. Cliff, you are my rock, and I can't express how much your love and support has meant to me over the years. I love you. Ben's love for his family was a bond that brought us all together, and it's a bond that will continue to unite us in his absence. Ben's grandmother held a special place in his heart. He often shared with me the joy he felt in helping her, whether it was trimming trees or building a picnic table alongside his dad. His excitement to lend a hand and make a difference was evident from a young age. His love for helping others was a significant part of his life, and it's what made him so special to all of us. One of Ben's favorite traditions was our annual family picnic. He looked forward to it with great enthusiasm. His commitment was so strong that when he heard no one had stepped up one year, he volunteered himself. I'm grateful that he got to be a part of the team 2 years ago, bringing joy and togetherness to so many. As a little boy, Ben was full of energy and curiosity. When he was born, maternity leave was just 6 months, but I thought I'd take a year off to be a stay-at-home mom. That quickly changed. I needed a break to keep up with him. He was always active, even taking his little snow shovel to clear neighbors' driveways. His giving spirit shone brightly even then. School was challenging for Ben due to his ADHD and learning differences, but he was brilliant beyond his years. His love for science was profound. Many days were spent at the science center, where he would spend hours playing and absorbing everything he was learning. When he was older, he would talk circles around me. I often had to rely on Google to fact-check his seemingly outrageous claims, and more often than not, he was right. His brilliance and love for science, a passion that continued into adulthood, inspired us all with his remarkable intellect. Ben had a unique sense of style and loved to look good. I remember when he was in elementary school, someone offered him $5 to wear a suit for picture day. Of course, he accepted, marking the beginning of his stylish journey. He had great hair and enjoyed having girls braid it for him. Despite his struggles with mental health and addiction, Ben's true essence always shone through. He was a helper, always stepping up for others and acknowledging how blessed he was to have a family. Many times he expressed empathy for those less fortunate, always seeking to make a positive impact. He gave his winter coat to someone who didn't have one. He said he could handle the cold. He was resourceful and would always find a coat that was being donated. One story I'd like to share is how Ben met his friend Sam. Their bond was strong, a testament to Ben's ability to connect with and support others. This is what Sam shared with me. She said they were unlikely to be friends, yet became best friends 7 years ago. She believes Ben came into her life for a reason. When she first got to PYV, she felt she was not serving of help. Her life changed when she met Ben. She had gone skateboarding and broke her ankle. When she got back, she called out for help. Ben did not hesitate and ran to the car to help her. This was when she first met him. Some of her fondest memories include Ben wheeling her around really fast in the wheelchair, asking, "Does it feel like a roller coaster?" Sitting and having long chats, the relationship grew with a trust where they shared everything, down to their bowel movements. Those were Sam's words. They would always cook together and talk about making their lives better. They also enjoyed hiking together. I am grateful for all that I learned from Ben. He taught me patience, empathy, and to never judge another. Throughout our journey, there were countless moments that felt like the hardest thing I've ever done. But Ben's spirit and lessons kept me going. Looking back, dropping him off at a shelter, or watching him walk away in the rain with his belongings in a garbage bag is nothing compared to today. This is the hardest thing I ever had to do. Ben and I worked hard on a relationship. At the beginning of our struggles, he felt I was his enemy. As I began to educate myself and change my focus from trying to fix him to fixing me, we learned to communicate and respect each other's boundaries. I feel so blessed to have been able to talk to Ben about anything, some that a mother should never hear or know about. The videos we made may have been 5 minutes long, but I will treasure the long discussions beforehand the most. I needed to live with no regret because I knew addiction could be fatal. I even told the hospital team, if you discharge someone who is vulnerable, it can be fatal. And it was. I know I did all I could do. I am devastated that I lost my beautiful boy, and I don't know how I will heal. But what I do know is that there are many Bens out there who don't have someone to advocate for them. And this is not okay. Ben's purpose may not have been clear to him, but it is evident now. His life and struggles teach us valuable lessons about empathy, advocacy, and resilience. Despite the pain of losing a child, the outpouring of love and the lives he touched are a blessing and beyond anything I could have imagined. Ben always asked, "How are you doing?" and often wished everyone a great day. He had a knack for finding 4-leaf clovers, always searching for a bit of luck and hope. And he collected feathers. So if you see a feather, and I've seen a lot, that's Ben. Losing Ben feels wrong on so many levels, but his impact on our lives is so profound. His advocacy for others and his enduring spirit have changed lives. Many of times we would say, rocky roads can lead to beautiful destinations, and Ben's journey reminds us of that truth. To me, Ben was a miracle. We joked about how many lives he had. At the beginning of our journey, when he was in and out of the hospital, we recognized pretty quickly that he was being treated differently and that there was a stigma attached to having a substance use disorder. It is because of Ben that we started a YouTube channel almost 6 years ago. He wanted to remove the stigma. He wanted people to know that they were not alone. I was always impressed by how brave he was to share and how articulate he was. We often used a snowball in our analogies, whether he wanted something to grow, the snowball rolling down a hill, or if he was spiraling, we would try to melt that snowball. Ben may be gone from this earth, but his spirit will live on as I continue to advocate for all the Bens out there. He was an advocate for others, and that will continue. I know he would want me to keep fighting for him as he helped me find my purpose. While we cherish our memories of Ben, we must also recognize the broader failures of the system that let him down. Ben deserved better support, better care, and a society that truly understands and addresses the complexities of mental health and addiction. This is not the end. It's a call to action. We need to speak up and show that these injustices are not okay. We must continue Ben's fight for empathy, understanding, and change. Thank you all for coming today and showing your support. Ben lived with no regrets and touched so many lives. I remember the joy of hugging him. And I'd give anything for just one more hug. His spirit continues to inspire us, encouraging us to share our stories and support one another. With Ben, there is hope after breath. He has left a legacy of love, resilience, and advocacy that will continue to inspire us all. Thank you, Ben, for everything. We love you, and we will carry your spirit in our hearts forever. I just want to say thank you all for all your support over the years. I will continue to do videos. I will continue to share. This is not over. There was an injustice here. I will share more in the future. And please continue to share your stories with me. My email is spirittolive1111@gmail.com. That's spirittolive1111@gmail.com. And thank you to all those who have reached out and sent emails with their stories. This is my purpose, thanks to Ben, and I am hoping to make some change because this is not right. And as I said in my last video, saying nothing means it's okay, and it is not okay. And I still believe that where there is breath, there is hope. Peace. Take care, everybody. Thanks again for all your support. Take care.